Can you make $50,000 a year selling hot dogs alone? Let's rank this business and see if you can do that. This is Mike, the Caesar of concessions, is back with another video for you today. I love hot dogs. Man, I love to eat them. I love to cook them, and I love to sell them. There are so many reasons why I love hot dogs, and you're going to see some of these reasons in these rankings that I'm going to give you. If you haven't seen any of my other videos on businesses ranked, check out that playlist. I've done the lemonade, I've done shaved ice, I've done kettle corn, and we got many more to come. But for now, we're going to talk about hot dogs. All right. First up in my ranking, as I do all the businesses that I rank and the foods that I sell, initial investment. Now, all I can speak on is the way that I sell hot dogs, right? So for initial investment for us, it gets a B. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively, financially speaking, easy to start. You can use a hot dog roller like we use in most locations. You can use a turkey roaster and steam them. I mean, and we also have a 8-burner gas grill at some locations, and we have a flat top grill at other locations. So for us, the initial investment is really inexpensive. Now, this ranking could go to a D or maybe even an F, depending upon if you want to buy a huge trailer or food truck, or like a hot dog cart. Those can run you $5,000. So initial investment, from my perspective, it gets a B. Next, scalability. What I mean by scalability is, can you start off with 1 tent selling hot dogs, and then the next year progress to 2 or 3 tents, and then the year after that 4 or 5, then get a trailer, a brick and mortar, a food truck, you get it. So how easy is a hot dog business to scale up? No, relatively easy, due to the ease of initial investment. So for this category, hot dogs gets a B, very scalable. Next, profitability. Now, this one's a little different. It's not like shaved ice, whose profit margins are through the roof, or kettle corn or lemonade. This is actually a step down on profitability. I'm going to give this a ranking of a C. It's average. It's not doesn't have a horrible profit margin, doesn't have a fantastic profit margin like some of the other food businesses that I have already ranked. Now, this is the thing with hot dogs. You can do a bunch of different toppings, right? And really get that profitability a little higher. You can just do a normal all beef hot dog and keep the profitability about average. Now, if you were to sell, like, let's say, some horrible hot dog like Oscar Mayer Wiener or Bar S, Lord, please don't sell those. But the flip side to those can be extremely profitable from a price point standpoint, but they're horrible products, so I wouldn't recommend selling those. However, this is a ranking system, and it's just average. It's okay. So next, seasonality. Man, we sell hot dogs January through December. There is no seasonality with hot dogs. Yeah, we sell more in the summer than we do through the course of the rest of the year, but we're still selling them right throughout the year. It's not like shaved ice where just the sales just stop, once it starts getting colder in my area. So for seasonality, I mean, it's probably one of the best food items out there that will go all year long. If you like to do workshops and really expand your knowledge, if you want content made just for you, and if you want some one-on-one mentorship, consider joining my membership program. It's only $2 a month. We'll put the link in the description for you. Also, this video was sponsored by kettlecornmachine.com. Bar none, the best kettle corn and lemonade smashing equipment on the market, built to last, right? This equipment has lasted me over a decade. Check out kettlecornmachine.com for all your banners, tents, lemonade, kettle corn equipment. One-stop shop, kettlecornmachine.com. Okay, next, flexibility. Now, what I mean by flexibility is, can you actually change the dynamic of the whole product? And can you be flexible and get it on store shelves and ship it, let's say, like kettle corn? No, you can't really change the dynamics of hot dogs. They are what they are. Yeah, you can add toppings and, chili and cheese, and you can do a whole bunch of different things with hot dogs. However, the hot dog is the hot dog. You can't necessarily change that. And no, you can't really get it on store shelf. You're not going to put a cooked hot dog on a store shelf, and you're definitely not shipping cooked hot dogs around the world. The only reason it does not get an F, it gets a D for this ranking. The only reason it doesn't get an F is if you were to actually grind up the meat yourself, put the casings on, and start your own, wholesale hot dog company, then you can get on shelves, then you can ship it. But for 99% of us, that's not working for us, so it gets a D. Next, competition. Much like shaved ice, the competition is stable. It's not like other businesses like lemonade will have a huge influx of vendors, and then that huge influx of vendors goes out of business. No, there are some that go out of business, some that stay. It's very stable market getting into hot dogs. It's the competition is average. It's not horrible, and there are people selling hot dogs at events and things like that. So yeah, it gets a C. It's average. It's not bad. It's not great. Its competition is fine. It's average. Next, product availability. This gets an A. One of the only food business that I do that it gets an A for product availability. You can buy the hot dogs anywhere. You can buy buns anywhere. You can buy toppings anywhere. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, yeah, you can go to Sam's Club, Restaurant Depot, whatever. But if you had to, you can go to any grocery store in America and get everything you need to sell hot dogs. So, for product availability, it gets an A. Now, the most important ranking, right? Can you make $50,000 alone just selling hot dogs? My ranking for this is a B. It's pretty high. Yeah, I think it's relatively easy to make $50K a year just selling hot dogs. Yeah, I mean, it comes down to locations and all stuff like that. But overall, all things being equal, it gets a B. I mean, it's not as good as shaved ice. I think shaved ice is a lot easier to make $50K a year, but it's definitely easier than a lot of other food businesses. So if you want to get in the hot dog business, highly recommend checking it out. This is Mike, the Caesar of Concessions, out.